As of now, April 2025, there is no active war or large-scale military conflict between India and Pakistan, but tensions remain as they often do due to historical and ongoing disputes, especially over Kashmir. Here's a quick summary of the current state. 1. Kashmir tensions. There have been sporadic ceasefire violations along the line of control, LOC. Pakistan has raised diplomatic concerns over alleged human rights issues in Jammu and Kashmir. While India maintains it's an internal matter, no recent large-scale militant activity has been officially confirmed, but both sides remain on high alert. Diplomatic engagement back-channel talks have been hinted at in media reports, especially facilitated by Gulf countries. These are aimed at reducing tensions and possibly reopening trade. Official diplomatic relations remain strained but functional. No major diplomatic breakthrough has occurred recently. Public sentiment and media on both sides often fuel nationalistic narratives, which can escalate public tensions even during quieter periods. Political leadership in both countries occasionally uses the rivalry to consolidate domestic support. Defense posturing. Both nations continue to modernize their armed forces. India recently conducted military drills near its western border. Pakistan responded with its own readiness checks. Counterterrorism and intelligence. India continues to blame Pakistan-based groups like Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed for planning cross-border infiltration and attacks in Kashmir. Pakistan denies official involvement and accuses India of sponsoring unrest in Balochistan and along the western border with Afghanistan. Intelligence operations have reportedly increased, with more drone surveillance and cyber monitoring from both sides. China factor. China's involvement in the region through CPEC, China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, continues to worry India, especially since parts of it pass through Pakistan-administered. Kashmir. Border tensions between India and China indirectly affect Indo-Pakistan relations, with both nations wary of getting caught in a larger regional realignment. Economic and civilian impact. Trade ties are mostly frozen, though some unofficial or backdoor channels, like third-party trade through UAE or Singapore, persist. Cross-border cultural exchanges, like cricket and film, remain largely suspended. The people-to-people connection has shrunk, with fewer visa grants and stricter cross-border movement, even for families. International pressure and mediation. The United States, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE have occasionally urged de-escalation, especially after LOC skirmishes or terror accusations. The UN continues to call for peace and a negotiated solution to the Kashmir issue, though neither side shows willingness to internationalize the matter. Current outlook. No full-blown conflict is imminent, but the region remains volatile. A flashpoint, such as a high-casualty terror attack or border incident, could escalate matters rapidly. Dialogue is possible but fragile, and heavily dependent on political leadership on both sides. Recent timeline of India-Pakistan relations, 2023 at 2025. 2023 February, minor ceasefire violations at the LOC. No casualties reported. June, reports of infiltration attempts in Kupwara, J&K. Indian Army neutralizes 2 militants. September, India accuses Pakistan of using drones to smuggle arms across the border in Punjab. December, Pakistan claims Indian involvement in unrest in Balochistan. India dismisses it as propaganda. 24 March, a civilian bus in Poonch is attacked. India blames cross-border terror groups. Pakistani Foreign Office denies involvement. August, Indian and Pakistani officials meet unofficially in Dubai. No formal outcomes announced. October, Pakistan holds elections. A more hardline coalition comes to power, increasing rhetoric against India. 2025 so far. January, India deploys new surveillance tech along the LOC. Satellite monitoring intensified. March, a cross-border firing incident results in 2 soldiers killed, one from each side. Both militaries blame the other for provocation. April, rumors circulate of back-channel talks resuming through Qatar. No official confirmation. Looking ahead. What to watch in 2025-1 Indian general elections, likely late 2025. Nationalist narratives could rise, especially if border tensions flare. Pakistan may respond sharply to any strong statements or military posturing by Indian leaders during campaigns. Pakistan's economic crisis. Pakistan is still grappling with IMF loans and inflation. Some analysts believe internal economic pressures might reduce its appetite for escalation, but others argue the opposite could occur if leaders try to shift focus externally. Kashmir situation, any major security event in Kashmir, especially one linked to a Pakistan-based group, could provoke a swift Indian response. Locals in the region report a rise in military presence, internet shutdowns, and tighter controls. Global mediation, the US and Gulf nations might push harder for a thaw, especially if China-India tensions worsen and destabilize the broader region. In summary, we're in a period of cautious tension, neither peace nor war. It's a game of nerves, and the situation can shift quickly if any flashpoint occurs.